Keith.
They gave you a free one.
They gave me a free one and took it off.
For promotion.
Yep.
And then took it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Took it out of my credits, out of my things.
That's crazy.
Then I went back to try to buy it, and the motherfucker, I was like, how much was that back? It was a Backwoods 2-gram pre-rolled blunt, infused, $35 fucking.
What?
For one blunt.
For a blunt?
And it's infused. That's what I asked her.
What is infused?
I looked at her like she was fucking stupid. I'm like,
$35.
$35 fucking now, $35.99, I think.
So it's one of them blunts you light up like once a day.
Tube on the end of it. I don't know. I smoked the whole thing.
And once, like, you smoked the whole thing like in one smoking?
Yep.
What?
Yep. There was like 3 of us. Well, it was about 3 of us. I don't know. I don't fucking know, because you can buy a whole sack for 50 or 60.
Right.
I mean, I would opt that versus buying a fucking pre-roll for $35 fucking.
That's insane, bro.
But they got promotions and shit. They like stack with some of my cookies, like eating different things. These different cultivators come in there and they promote shit. Sometimes they had one that was flooded at like for Valentine's Day, bro. They were selling they had $9 fucking 8s.
Really?
Yep. And then like I guess it didn't sell out, and whatever they had sold or marked down, and they were still selling it until they sold it. But got there and the shit that they were talking about, you know, it made these big emails look all nice and fancy and shit. And you got to get there. Oh well, so it does say until supplies last.
Oh, they
know. When I get there, they got some shit. It's like 12% THC. It's like 15% THC. I'm like, fuck.
12%?
Yeah, and most of the shit I get's 20, 22, 25, 27. I mean, it's 12%.
What's up, guys? What's up, Troop Rocks, Diesel, Misty? 12%. I mean,
it's low.
Do they deduct that though from your monthly?
Yeah, anything you get, bro.
That's crazy.
Anything you get. Yep.
That's crazy.
They got coconut oil you can buy about a gallon, so it won't take off of it. You can buy a gallon of it with THC in it.
Why? Why is that?
Topicals.
Huh?
Topicals.
What's that mean?
Like topicals, like.
Oh.
Like
what?
You can get it to roll on. You can buy it. You can buy it all day long. Talk about a pallets. You told me you can make brownies with it.
What up, Pete? I bet you could, yeah. There you go.
I didn't think about it. That's what he was telling me, but I don't know how to do it. We got to figure out how to do it.
Do you get high from rubbing?
1,000 milligrams.
From hand lotion though?
Well, it's coconut oil. It's like edible.
That's crazy. They're getting high off coconut oil.
That's it. Pure fucking oil.
Pure 12%. How much?
It was like 1,000 milligrams, I think, for the whole bottle. It's like $55.
Oh, 1,000 milligrams
for a whole bottle. But it's like a bottle, though. It's like a bottle, like I guess like coconut oil. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange.
That's crazy, y'all, with the stuff they got going on in Mississippi. I get on here so y'all can talk to each other too, by the way. I went to the Kratom Shack today, and Will come out from behind he was like in the back, and he come out and he was like, man, bro, I'm keeping up with you. I'm rooting for you, BloodHound. Well, he said, I'm keeping up with you. I'm rooting for you, and I'm pulling for you. I can't wait until Friday. You know, blah, blah, blah. I'm with your movement. And so this girl that was behind the counter was like, who are you supposed to be? Like, what's going on? And Will, he had walked outside, and then he turned around and walked back inside when he heard that. And he was like, if you followed BloodHound Nation, you would know. But I was like, I'm nobody. I'm just trying to kick some
like touching a lot of people, bro. That shit, like that one you had this morning, bro. That shit, like I felt that shit, bro. I was like, damn. That shit almost brought a tear to my eye, bro.
What I do this morning?
I was one on mine.
When I was riding down the road?
It said 53 minutes when I said
Oh, was I driving?
Nah, I think you were walking in the yard. You was talking about that dude. He wanted you to tell you when.
Oh, yeah.
When.
Oh, I forgot about that.
About the doctor and stuff telling you about it, eating your bones and shit.
Yeah, I didn't even post this on YouTube, man. And that was a YouTube question.
That shit was powerful, though, bro. And I was like, damn.
But you knew that, though. You already knew all that, though.
Yeah, I did, but still, I mean, I go through it too, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I got my fucking spines like that, like a spaghetti noodle, and the doctor's telling me it's too serious to do it. So continue taking medicine and become more hooked.
Right. Right.
or fight it, or go have the surgery and lose about 50% of mobility in my body.
They say that the right chiropractor can fix all that, though.
That's yeah. So he's
It
told
would
me to
just
try
take a
that.
lot of visits.
Yeah, that and injections. He said there was some other type of medicines too, not necessarily just fucking steroid. Like there's something else. He was telling me that they can go in there and try to like help regenerate some of the things. But he's like, he showed me like the top views and different views, the disc and stuff. They're like so swollen,
Yeah.
just from fucking hitting each other. From
You know, they got spinal fusion surgery now that I seen the other day. You don't lose mobility of the vertebrae. The vertebrae can still turn.
damn.
They
Well, and that's what they're saying too. Wait, let some just
yeah,
technology
yeah, don't be
come.
the first person to come.
And
Yeah.
that's what he was telling me. He's like, you know, what they're doing today may be totally different in a year.
Right.
Or two,
Yeah.
you know. And one of the ladies wheeling me back to the one, the ultrasound, to do the CT. She told me her husband had the surgery done 20 years ago, and she's like, down his spine looks like a zipper.
Yeah, they cut it.
Said it's got all the way down.
Yeah, and if he'd have just
He
waited.
told me mine, he's gonna have to go from middle of my thoracic, like the T2 or T3, all the way down to my pelvic bone.
That's crazy. I know when my son was born, one of the twins, they had to bring him to the ICU. So I had to go stay in the ICU with my newborn boy. That's a whole nother story. But I never will forget, bruh. There was kids in there with serious diseases. And so
I've seen a bunch of them
yeah,
yesterday. It's
these
sad.
parents was in the waiting room, and the doctor come out and broke the news to them. I think it was bad. Like their newborn baby was just diagnosed with like, not like leukemia, but it was a type of disease that they would have for the rest of their life. And
probably make their life miserable.
right. And so when the doctor left, I guess it was the grandpa or one of the older men in the family, he was like, hey, look, you always have the hope that technology will break through and they will eventually come with a cure. That is always possible. And I was like, that's some really good advice. You know, you got to.
I tell you what, when I had this hip surgery, I was 2-3 days in the hospital in New Orleans. A year and a half later, I had this hip replacement. They texted April at 12:04 noon. They were taking me back to cut on me. I was doing the Mako, the robotic hip surgery, total hip. And at 4:15, I was getting in the back of my mom's 4Runner heading home.
What?
I had done been in recovery 2 hours and everything.
Out of total hip replacement.
Total hip replacement in 2 hours.
Wow.
And sat there and woke up out of anesthesia for 2 hours.
Right.
So a total of 4 hours and 10 minutes. 4 hours and 10 minutes later, after they brought me back at 12:05, 4:15, I was getting in the fucking 4Runner coming home.
And a long time ago, that would have been a 2-day.
Just a year and a half ago, it was a 3-day stay in the
Oh,
hospital.
really? Just a year?
The first one I had, I was 3 days in the hospital.
See?
3 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Antibiotics out the ass. I didn't take one antibiotic pill.
For real?
I didn't have one this last time.
Just that quick, that breakthrough, that medical technological breakthrough.
Yo. And then he had 5 people he did that day. I said, damn, what'd he do? Just go in there and fucking hit start? I mean, I was the last patient. He did 4 or 5 total hip replacements by noon.
Dude did 5 hip replacements in one day.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's insane.
I couldn't fucking believe it. I argued with him. I being a nurse, but I got in an argument about it in a fight. Because of all the shit I went through with the PICC lines and the 3 days in the hospital and getting sick and infection. I was like, y'all are crazy. You're not doing that shit to me in an outpatient facility.
And that changed.
And we went there, and yeah, it was fucking mind blowing. I didn't have one antibiotic. None run in my veins.
That's crazy. Y'all heard that? 5 hip replacements in one day. A doctor performed 5 hip replacements in one day. What's the name of the where's the hospital?
It was an outpatient center in Gaucher, fucking Bienville.
Oh, this ain't even a hospital. This is an outpatient center.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm telling you. It's outpatient Gaucher, Bienville Sports.
Bienville Sports. It ain't even named like a regular
Dr.
surgical clinic.
Dr. Tucker, Bienville. His office up here in Orange Grove.
That's crazy.
Walmart. Bienville Orthopedics.
That's crazy.
Yep. And now I've done been to Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama for my back. And he still don't want to really do it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, bro.
And that's the thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take some type of medicine the rest of my life, pain medicine at that. So what do I do?
Nah,
Do I
you
get addicted to keep going on with Percocets? Do I try to get on subs? The
no.
subs gonna make it worse? Is Percocets gonna eat my liver up? Or is any
Yes,
of them gonna eat my liver up?
all of it will.
Anything you put in your mouth, damn near.
Well, no, you can go the natural route, like
Or
natural herbs and stuff,
ginger, turmeric. I've been looking on it. Yeah, they say a lot of that shit. They say turmeric, black pepper, ginger, shit like that.
stuff that helps with inflammation. But if you stay on opiates your whole life, yeah, you will
That's
die
what
of
I'm
liver
saying.
disease.
It's fucked. Like there's zero quality of life.
Zero quality. And you know what's crazy? And this is something else that all of us that has been on Suboxone for years and years and years, and like not Subutex Suboxone, it has a buildup of that naloxone in our system.
Yep.
If we have surgery or get into a car crash or anything, when they put morphine and opiates in us, it's not gonna help us. We're gonna be in pain. If you got a buildup of naloxone,
Yeah, it's a blocker.
it's a blocker. It's an opiate blocker, and so. That's probably happened already. There's probably people out there that got in major car wrecks while on Suboxone and just laid there in pain because of the naloxone. That sucks.
Crazy.
Let me talk to them, bro. I'm gonna come in here, man.
I appreciate you.
All right, brother.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want to do that in a day or so, though.
I'll let you know.
All right. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Mary Jane for the pain. Yeah. A lot of people don't think of that as a painkiller. I tell you what, I stopped smoking weed. I only smoke weed at like shows or whatever because it's part of the gig. But I smoked weed and I would get stressed out and it would trigger my PTSD. But when I started to go through withdrawal, I started back smoking again, and like it is the answer for withdrawal. It is like it helps, it calms everything down. But I'm supposed to get on live every day. But you know, it's real hard to get on live every day when you got kids you're raising and everything. But AI has put out this system, this campaign, this step-by-step thing that I'm supposed to be following to promote the song and the music and video and all this stuff. And that says get on live every day. But I read all that, so yeah, they probably are good for pain. The gummies work. Indica. I always remember that because they say indica will put you in the couch. Indica in the couch. There you go. That's if a label tried to give me that, I wouldn't take it. Hell no. I'm different now, man. I'm different. I don't know, man. I wanted to go be in the party. I couldn't wait to perform. I could care less now, to be honest. I don't know. But, you know what? If this movement, whatever it is, if it helps people. So I had a really big artist tell me, okay, how many people's in here? Y'all want me to tell y'all? If YouTube will stop interrupting, I had two really big artists contact me today. One by phone, one by Instagram. And one of them was like, you have encouraged me to step back on what I'm consuming from my doctor. And I was like, wow, really? Like, I'm influencing you? He was like, absolutely. The other artist on Instagram, y'all know him, but I'm not gonna say any names. He told me, he said, bro, I'm rooting for you come Friday. I'm not releasing any music on that day, and I will share your music because I believe in your movement. He was like, I'm not an addict myself, but I got a really close friend who is, and I showed him what you're doing and, you know, trying to help you out. Another person contacted me today and said they went into kidney failure when they were withdrawing from methadone. They went into kidney failure. And so he had to be brought to the hospital. But he said that happened in like 2011. But he was like, him and his mom was talking about it today. And he was like, and I told my mom about you. I told my mom, you know, about the video. So, you know, people are talking. People are talking. It is what it is. But if, you know, if this can keep helping people, if this can, I mean, and y'all are helping me. What other place is everybody meeting up like this, talking about Suboxone and Subutex and getting clean? You know, I was invited to an AA meeting a week ago to go up there. Not as like a member, but like somebody to make an appearance or whatever. And I don't feel like it's time. It's not time. Me and my brother, when he was alive, the court system, a part of his bond agreement, he was to go to AA. So every Wednesday or something, I would take him to AA. Complete joke. It was a complete joke. He always made sure to have a tall boy sitting underneath the seat when we'd get out. He made sure we stopped by the store and got a Budweiser, and then he'd go in there and get sober, and then he'd come back and get drunk. But so when people say, have you ever been to AA? That's the story I tell. But that might change. I might go to AA and actually partake and listen to people's story, because now I know how serious it is. I've been to rehab. I spent 3 months in a rehab when I was 19. Officially on the paperwork, it said I was there for crack cocaine, but I was there so I looked good in front of a judge for a murder charge at 19. That's the reason I went to rehab. So when I was there for the wrong reasons. I didn't take it serious. I took it just serious enough to pass the rehab, you know. Yeah, everyone has a different road to recovery. That's so true. And I think everyone needs to have a different road of recovery, because that's your story. You know what I'm saying? That's intimate to you. No, yeah, you gotta wait until you beat this. I agree, BK. It's gotta be beat completely. Look, I've read some comments and people genuinely care. I get it. And they're like, basically saying, don't do any more drugs. Like, I got a lot of eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, you know, and it's like, I have no desire whatsoever to fail, to fall. If there was any person on the planet that needed everybody's eyeballs on them to see if he makes it or fails, I am that person. I am that person. Here am I, Lord, send me. I'll go, send me. I've always been a crash dummy. Why stop now? I will make believers out of people, because that's how done I am with this. And that's how powerful I want this movement to be, you know. I feel like Jelly Roll had a powerful movement. with the recovery thing. Haystack had a powerful movement with his song. And I mean, yeah, I mean, some of y'all know I didn't plan this. This ain't what I had in mind to do, you know? The doctor told me the shit's eating your vertebrae, and I couldn't get out of bed. And then Chopper was like, Chopper said, can you write a song about addiction for me? He wanted me to write it for him. He was like, can you write me a song about addiction? And then y'all came along, and then it all just kind of blew up in my face. And I didn't really realize what was going on until AI broke it down and was like, this is not a song, this is not a video, this is a movement. And people are commenting and giving their story. So I really appreciate y'all. I really do. I can't help what YouTube does sometimes, but thank you, dogs. One. What's up, Ashlyn? I will, BK. Welcome to the Thanos world. Irene. Diana. But that's... What up, Lydia? What's up, Croc? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Misty. And Misty would know, y'all. Like, I did not have this grand plan to turn my whole brand into recovery. But my brand does represent realness and what I'm actually going through in my life right now. And this is what I'm going through. And if it helps people, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Then so be it. But I'm going to get off here. I'll try to go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So it's coming. Look, if this video don't go viral, if the song doesn't do any of that, whatever, that's fine. If it's, Misty just said, if it saves one person, if it helps one, it's already helping people, but if it helps one person, kick this shit. Just like Stack said in this song, if this keeps helping, just keep listening, you know? If 1,000 people shared it one time, it would trick the algorithm into thinking it was viral and it would take off. I watched Just in Time last month get on live and beg the people, guys, please go purchase the song on iTunes, the Roast of Upchurch. Please, we're number 2, let's be number 1. And he begged the people on the live and it worked. They got it to number 1. Imagine if that many people was listening to a song about getting clean off an addiction. I want this to get so big that the pharmaceutical companies come after me. I will be their huckleberry. But I appreciate y'all. What's up, Diesel? Thank you, Diesel. Y'all have a great evening too. Enjoy it with your family, and Friday's the day. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Misty.